Hello, Leo, and welcome. We're going to talk about the new moon and Lionsgate portal. Today is 8/8. All right, so I'm lighting up my incense. Get this party started. Okay, so we're going to talk about new beginnings because the new moon is about a new cycle. So we're letting go of the old cycle, anything that didn't manifest for us or anything that no longer serves. We're saying goodbye to that shit. That's gone. We're going to start talking about a new beginning. So I'm going to do a different type of reading. I don't normally do zodiacs. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Melissa. I don't normally do zodiac readings, but I'm thinking about it because I did quit my job and have a little bit more time, a little bit. Kids are home with COVID right now, though, so not a whole lot these days. Anyways, so what we're going to do here is look at the new beginning for the cycle. And I feel like it's just kind of like a bonus energy having that Lionsgate. So we're going to look at the ace is out here for new beginnings. And then we have your heart, your head, your body, and your spirit. So that's what we're going to look at. We're going to pull 3 cards for each of those and take a look and see what's going on, what we need to know what's going on. I'm not going to be too crazy specific with the spread. We're just going to let the cards speak for themselves. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Melissa. I said that already. But I do tarot readings like, random stuff like this when I feel like it's a special occasion. But I also do like conspiracy readings and some celebrity stuff and just like random stuff that like I see if spirit's like, hey, this is interesting. Let me show you this. Then I will do a reading on it. Also take suggestions from the comments, so you feel free to do that. I also do witchy subscription unboxing videos, and I do some crystal information videos, and the playlists for those are linked in the description. So let's get rolling here on your reading. All right, so new beginning. What does Leo need to know in the area of the heart? Oh, probably saw my dirty laundry pile next to the table. All right, that's it. Okay. All right, and the area of the head. Okay. And the physical aspects. That one keeps coming up in this column. This is probably the 3rd or 4th one, and I'm on like 6 maybe? I don't remember. I lost count. I took a break. And spirit. That keeps showing up in that column too. Crazy. All right, that's the first. The moon hasn't come out yet until you, of course. All right. Funny, my moon sign is in Leo. All right. So let's look at the heart here. So in the heart space, we're talking about your emotions, your feelings, what's going on, in there, in that area. So we have the Queen of Swords. Before we get into it, I keep forgetting to do this in the beginning. We are talking of individual aspects of your life. However, all of the individual aspects come together and weave together and intertwine into a bigger picture. So there will be times where it happens a lot with the heart too. I'm noticing there will be times where, like with this Queen of Swords, we're bringing that air energy in here. We're bringing that communication or knowledge or thinking into the heart aspect. So they do mix together. So we have here the Queen of Swords. We have possibly like people. So the Queen of Swords, I feel like, would be your energy in this case. But the Queen of Swords is communication. She is clear, concise communication. So like I feel like it's almost like a direct communication with your heart. We also have the Page of Cups, another cup, and then cups here too. So I feel like we're getting like a direct line of communication with the heart. That's what we're starting to pick up on going forward from this new moon. The Page of Cups being kind of like young, new. So this may be like a new way that you're communicating with your heart or the way you're connecting to it. there also could be a walking away from something. There's like a lot of investment going on here, but I feel like maybe you're starting to understand that it's time for a new path, where you're kind of cutting some cords here, and moving on to something else. So I'm seeing a lot of that as well in these readings. Obviously, the new moon is about a new beginning. We have that bonus energy from the Lionsgate portal. So, yeah, a lot of cutting ties, leaving things behind, being clear and concise with your heart and what you want. What does your heart want? Getting a clear understanding for yourself of what the heart really wants, and getting more in touch with your feelings. The page also, there's like that fish in the cup there in the page. It could be an offering too. Are you providing an offer to someone? I don't think so, because maybe you're walking away, so there may be another offer that you're thinking about. But overall, for the heart, what I see is clear, concise communication with your feelings, understanding clearly what your feelings are. And I do see a little bit of like a new path opening up here, kind of walking away from something that was already laid out, and kind of like making a new way for yourself. Bit my tongue. All right, we're gonna move on to the head. Okay, so we have some cups in the swords, just like we have the swords in the cups. See how they kind of fit together? Communication, knowledge, learning, thinking. So we have the 10 of Cups, which is like a super happy card. We have that rainbow there, which is, kind of like the symbol of a symbol of rebirth, not necessarily rebirth, but a symbol of better things to come. Okay, so the rainbow appears after rain. Also, if you've suffered maternal loss in some way, your next pregnancy is considered a rainbow baby, just because it's like that light at the end of the tunnel. Like you went through some shit in order to get this good thing. It makes it more worth it. So I get a lot of gratitude from this card. So I feel like your mindset is toward gratitude. We have also the 3 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. Which also those two together add up to 10. 10 being like the end of the cycle, or the peak, like you've earned it, like your reward. I feel like there's been some inaction here. So I feel like in your thinking, in your mind aspect, is more inactive, but for good reason. I feel like this is more watching, observing, and then that gratitude again. The 3 being kind of like the beginning of like, okay, so I know what I want to do. Let's see. Like you almost want to see somebody else go through it so that you know what to expect. It's kind of waiting in the wings to take action, but prepared to take action, if that makes sense. And then we have the 7 here, who he's taking a break and looking at his accomplishments, right? There are multiple ways of doing things, right? So we have the earth energy from this card, from the Pentacle, being more about what you're going to plant, what seeds are you going to plant in your mind, right? So like these are being very successful, these are fruiting. What should I plant next? So I kind of feel like that's where the mental aspect is for you at this time, is more of what's next. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm grateful for the things that I have. I'm grateful for this move in my life forward, or away from whatever that was. I'm grateful for that. Looking at all of the things that you can be grateful for, and seeing where you can go next. So plant what seeds are you going to plant? What intentions are you going to try to manifest during this moon cycle. So let's move on to the earth energy, your physical. This could be your body. This could be your home, your belongings, your stuff, or just overall the planet. We have the page, another page, the page of rods, the Hierophant, and the Hangman. You have 2 major arcanas here. So something going on in your physical world. Could be your body. With the Hanged Man is telling me that it has to do more with your body. The Hierophant keeps showing up in this column as well. Interesting. I just realized that he's shown up a lot somewhere, other places, but yeah, so I feel like there's something that you're learning about your body. We have the Hierophant, who is the teacher, the Page is a student, and then we have the Hanged Man, which to me is like either needing to stop moving your body or do some other activity with your body. The Hanged Man for me is a change in perspective. It's taking a pause and reflecting. With the Hierophant being a teacher and the Page being the student, I feel like there is something that you are ready to learn about your body, and there may be a teacher coming forward to help you with that. So whatever you're doing physical with your body, I feel like you're going to learn either more of that or a new way of doing that. So if you're, started a yoga practice, last month, you may find some new aspect of that to incorporate. Okay, that's what I'm getting for the physical. Then we have the spirit side. So the moon, dreams, right? There's a lot of energy here. Okay, so the Emperor being a leader, the Queen of Rods also being, she's just kind of like a take no shit kind of, I do what I want, and she's just very passionate about what she wants to do, so she does it. She's very action driven. The Emperor, I feel like, kind of more sits back and delegates. But I'm seeing this maybe in a spiritual sense, this being more of a spirit guide or somebody who's guiding you to be more like that. And I watch your dreams, because having the moon in the spirit column really is telling me about the dreams. Like, you may be getting messages from your spirit guides in your dreams. Also, the Emperor representing divine masculine energy. We have some strong feminine energy as well. Pay attention to your dreams. Keep track of your dreams, because the moon symbolizes the dreams, things that are hidden, things that you don't normally see, stuff like that, things not being as they appear, illusions of sorts. But for me, specifically being in the spirit column, it really makes me feel like dreams are going to be important for you. Pay attention to your dreams. Write down your dreams as soon as you get up before you have the chance to forget them, because your conscious mind and your ego will step in and start wanting to go through what tasks you have to perform, and then you forget what your dream was all about. The best time to write about your dream is when you first wake up, because your subconscious is still a little bit more active at that time before your conscious mind has time to wake up fully and start taking over. But I feel like that's going to be very important, is to pay attention to your dreams. You may be getting some type of visitation from a guide or a loved one or something like that. So pay attention to your dreams. All right. So overall, it looks like there's a little bit of a move, or a little bit of a move away from something. And I feel like there's some pause energy here. Okay. There's definitely like a reassessing things, not necessarily taking new action in another way, but more of taking a step back and being mindful and just observing and being aware of things that are going on in your life. That will help you learn something about yourself, and also learning about what's going on in your dreams. I'm not trying to like gear this toward a plug or anything, but I do have a dream journal that I created that's available on Amazon. It's called Dreaming with Intention, in my link tree in the description. If that's something that is like drawn, that that you're drawn to in this reading, is the dream thing. It's called Dreaming with Intention. If you go to my link tree in the description, go to my journal shop, it should be right there. It's called Dreaming with Intention. It's a 2-part journal where you write in it before you go to bed, saying what you want to experience in your dream, and then you write in it the next morning. So kind of like that, but I created it. It's on Amazon. A couple people have bought it. But if you're pulled to the dream part of this, definitely journal. You don't have to buy my journal, obviously, but just make sure you're paying attention to those dreams. But I feel like your awareness level is going to like level up this cycle. Your level of awareness goes up, and I'm not necessarily saying an awakening kind of awareness, but more a focus on what's going on in your circle, in your world, whatever that might mean to you. But I feel like there's kind of like a wake up, but not in a spiritual, like, TikTok spiritual awakening kind of sense. It's more of an actual awareness of your surroundings and your life. So that's what I have for you, Leo. If you resonated with this, let me know. Check out some of the other videos. And if you're feeling the vibe, I would love for you to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have a blessed day.